Hi, this is Prometheus giving you a full game breakdown. I'm rolling with the Rams and my opponent is rolling with the Jaguars. I believe WOLF4805. Actually, I'd have to say this guy playing with the Jaguars, Wolf, he's a good opponent. He definitely had a lot of skills, and this is a very good game. But I think the difference between me as a player and him as a player is that he was going with the Jaguars. Jaguars are a bad team, and they are just a team that makes mistakes in the end, and I was able to get some fortunate things. So just go ahead and break down the gameplay. This guy actually had very good offense, a lot of quick strike offense. Try to use Redzone Drew a lot in the very beginning of it. Look at her, he hits me over top on like a man coverage. Just 1, 2, 3, 4 plays, and he scores a touchdown. So I'm like, oh god, I'm in for a run with this dude. So I get the ball back and just take it out with Givens. Just lucky to get inside. It looked like I could be able to get a corner on that one, but got it out to the 31 yard line. I'm going with my Green Bay single back offense, and I put Pete in as my starting running back. And the reason I did this is because he's just faster than Steven Jackson. But you know, I don't think that was really a smart thing to do initially. I hit the inside pass lead with quick, and that's Z spot. Decided to draw him up, and he had a great user tackle on me on that play. Got to hand it to him. He knocked my ass down with a pull lock. Went with some man coverage, and I was able to go for the outside pass lead, but he had man there. And went with a pass lead to the outside, and actually was out. Now, I was actually streaking, losing games, and I just went for it on 4th down and 11. Normally I don't do that, but since he actually just raced on the field in 4 plays, I figured I was in a shootout with this guy, so I decided to go for it on 4th down, and I was able to pick it up with the underneath. As you can see, it was like the pseudo man coverage. They were able to hit quick over the middle, got it down to looks like about the 4 yard line, and decided to start running the ball with Pete. And he just shoots right through the gap and just smacks on Bradford, and I couldn't do anything with that. So that was really good defensive play by him. But what I did is I ended up going with the whip route, and I was able to hit that and be able to cut back in and actually go up, get the score tied at 7 each. So he takes the ball out, and you know, I'm thinking to myself, okay, this guy scored on me quickly, so I'm going to have to switch things up a little bit. And I decided to actually take Howie Long's kid, Chris Long, and actually man him up under Jordan's Drew, because I wanted to take Drew away on offense. And as you can see, Long was down there, and that should have been a tackle for maybe a minimum gain. But that's one of the tactics that I tried a little bit to try to take away Drew, was to man up one of my tackles on him. So Drew always had another guy coming around. Zoned up this coverage, and then shifted my line over so I could get that man against Drew to come underneath, and he had just hit just a laser. You know, if he was playing with a better team, he would have been catching a lot of those balls. If he was using some kind of like the Patriots offense or some team like that, he probably would have caught more of these passes. But this guy definitely had a great offense, very good anticipation, knew how to pass it correctly. Look at a little underneath, that crossing round underneath. Picked up another 10 yards. Decided to go with some outside heat and man that one corner over there, and he was able to go ahead and pick up that quick pass. So this guy definitely was reading, making the right reads, and had me off my game defensively, which is really not that hard to do. So he goes in the spread formation here. I've got Maurice Jones-Drew manned up, and once again, he labels. He just hitting the gaps. This guy was a very good opponent. I was very impressed with his gameplay, with the decisions he was making, and he definitely made it very difficult for me to defend him. So I was dropping people back, was going to cover. Just look at this decision. He just decides to go ahead and roll out. Didn't even think about it. Just automatically hit him. So I decided to go with some heat on the right hand side, and he goes right over the top and scores again. So just as quick as I get the ball back to him, he puts another 7 points up. So he definitely really had me trying to make up my mind. So go back to the Z spot, use a man coverage, and it looked like the other man was actually covering one of the guys that was actually going after quick on that corner route. Take Givens again, man coverage. And on this particular play, I went ahead and tossed it up real far to Givens, and the ball gets deflected on the ground. Interception. I'm thinking, oh, great, there it goes. I'm playing against a guy that shredded me on defense, and he's able to go ahead and pick the ball up. This is he does an underneath pattern and able to pick up a good 15-20 yards. This guy just starts working me on defense. Man up the guys, back off a little bit. In the one case, he does an inside pass lead. I actually pick off the ball, which is actually a great situation. So what are you thinking now? Okay, let's just stay back in your same offense. Let's pay attention to what we're doing. He's staying in man coverages, and I was able to go ahead and hit quick on that fade route. So I kept on seeing he was going a lot of man coverages, so I did a quick little hook route. Givens drops it, of course. Come back, figured, oh boy, I got to run the ball a little bit here, change things up a bit. And I was able to pick up a couple yards, but really was kind of a busted play. So decided to go with the flanker screen, and I was able to get Pete out past the line, break a tackle, and I was able to go up to another get a 13-yard gain. And this is when I started drawing him up. He pulls everybody back off. And Fag defense. So he started going with like Fag defense against me, and that's why you put a draw in your play audible, so you can actually take advantage of somebody when you're doing that. So I was able to go up the gut a little bit here for another 3-yard gain, and he starts. Looks like he's taking timeouts too to try to conserve the clock. Smart opponent, knew what he was doing. Able to hit him with a quick out route. Got down to the 1-yard line. And in this particular play, I decided to go ahead and try to run up the middle, and I'm stopped. I'm stuffed. So 4th and 1. What play am I going to go with? I decided to go with a different type of play set. I take Jackson, put him on a wheel route, and put Givens on a fade route. And sure enough, the corner comes down. It's cover 2. They take out Jackson. I'm able to get a touchdown. All right, so up. Scores 14-14, and I decided to do something a little bit different. I decided to start squibbing. Squib the ball to the guy, give him the ball on the 50-yard line. Generally not a conservative thing. I'm a pretty conservative player, but I backed my players off, and I figured, okay, let's go ahead and you can hit me on the hook routes. Go back into a quarter defense, back my players off, and this guy takes off with his quarterback again. Smart opponent. Wolf is a very smart opponent, but as you can see those coverages, I actually do the coverages, and Finnegan gets the INT. And is he going to take it? Is he going to take it? There's nobody around. Of course he's going to take it. He's going to take it for a touchdown. He's eating a beef sandwich on the way in. And I stopped. Why did I stop? I stopped because of clock management. This guy shredded me on offense. I got the clock just marching down. Hit him with a whip route, get a touchdown, 5 seconds left. So I had an easy 6 points, and I sacrificed that to actually work that clock down on that series. So he comes out on the onside kick in the very beginning of the game. This particular situation, I actually get it back. So I have an opportunity to go up by 2 scores. Switched up my offense a little bit just to keep him thinking. And he comes with left side heat pressure, and takes my quarterback and smacks him to the ground. So another situation, I actually tried to hit a drag route. I don't know where his defender was sitting. He was just sitting on top of that. He picks off the ball, and he's taking it. Is he going to take it a distance? Of course he's going to take it a distance, because I just can't beat someone. No, I got to make it interesting. I got to make it 21-21, tied at the half. So here, this is kind of unusual. He goes ahead with the onside kick again. I don't understand why he gave me a short field. He should have kicked it off deep. That's kind of a silly play. So he's been looking. I've been throwing a lot of the balls underneath, and I decided to hit him with play action stretch. And this is the coverages that I was looking for. I was able to go ahead and hit him with that deep inside streak route, and then come back with Steven Jackson and able to rush right up the middle. Now, the one thing I noticed about playing with the Rams, Don't adjust the backfield. Stay with Steven Jackson. Steven Jackson is slow as shit, but what he makes up for slow as shit is his ability to make cuts and be able to break tackles and get extra yards. So that's something I discovered. As you can see, he actually got tripped right here, but he was able to pick up a couple more tackles. So word to the wise, if you are going to be using the Rams, or probably if you're going to be using Atlanta Falcons in 25, don't be afraid, because if the engine is anything like the same, Jackson is going to be a stud running back for you. So I decided to go with the flanker drive. Threw the ball, released a little bit too quick, but I'm up. I'm going to take my points. So be silly. Don't not take the points when you're playing when you're in a dogfight against your opponent. Don't go for 7. Go for 3. Because if he gets the ball back and scores 7, you still have an opportunity to score 7 again and go up on top of him. Just don't be silly and give away points. So I did a squib kick. I was hoping to try to get him off on onside kickoff, and to go back with the defense, and I was able to get a sack here. Staying with the quarters defense again, I'm dropping a couple guys back in coverage, but this time he heaves the ball up, and Fletcher picks off the ball. Great man coverage. That was not a user pick. That was off the CPU. Thank you, Madden, and thank you, Jaguars, for sucking. So, got the ball back again. My goal right here is to get 7 points. I need to get 7 points. I need to go up on this guy by 10 points, get a score, go with the flanker drive, streak both of my tight ends, do the motion, got a release. Amendola is going to be open, and he actually catches the ball, gives me 5 yards. Need a first down on this play, and I decided to use a whip route over here. I was able to get first down and then some. Good 10-yard gain on that last catch. You know, sometimes when you're playing against opponents, and they're really good opponents, you start doing things just a little bit differently, and because of it, you actually start making some really great plays. So that was an inside pass lead to a faded tight end. Coming down to the end, close to the end zone, decided to go ahead and rush the ball. Look at Jackson, what a beast! Look at that. Stumbles up to another first down. Able to do a draw. And Jackson's able to almost break away. I almost got lucky there. Lost a couple yardage. I was expecting heat on the left-hand side, so this is why I picked this play, is because that fullback had a nice little out and up. Watch this play. You watch Jackson. He's coming to the side, able to hit Jackson over the middle and pick up another 7 yards. Really, really like that play for short yardage. So I decided to go ahead and keep giving the ball to Jackson. I was going to do a stretch route over there to the right, pulled another blocker over. Had the blocking, just didn't do a good run. Now I got the ball, and I decided to go ahead and hit my tight end, Kendricks, over the middle, and I was able to go ahead and pick up a touchdown. So I'm up by 10 points against a really good player. I'm feeling pretty good, feeling really good about this, and he's probably a little bit pissed off right now because he's down by 10 points against the Rams. So back in the quarter defense, I was giving him some problems with it earlier, and he goes ahead and he throws the ball deep, and he gets a lucky break. The defender wasn't there. Picks up a huge chunk of yardage on that play. Back my corners off a little bit and decided to go ahead and control one of the defensive ends. And he throws the ball right over my coverage and gets a quick touchdown. 2 quick plays, and he actually gets back into the game. He's down by 3 points. Does a quick squib kick. Givens actually almost fumbles the ball, but I get the ball back. So I was confident the ball left and right. Stay once again with my offense. Got the ball down. It's into 3 minutes, and now I'm going to start clocking him. Got him down to the 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And I think right here he takes the timeout because this guy's a smart player. He knows clock management. Run right up the gut. And Jackson's able to go ahead and pick up a couple more yards. He burns another timeout, puts me in a 3rd and 6. So I go with the halfback angle. Looking for the halfback on this particular play, able to get it off, but tackled short of the first down marker. So the thought process is here. Do I go ahead and take the 3, or do I go for it? Of course I went for it. And I threw it up top to Pete and caught it. Crazy play, not like me. I usually just try to go for just getting the first down, but I decided to go up top and actually was able to get a touchdown on it. So back up 10 points. He's got no more timeouts. Minute 2:17 left on the clock. Quick return takes him to the 20. Didn't really gain much on that on our return. Goes to the 5 wide receiver set and hits me over the middle with some kind of a inside seam route. I go ahead and zone up my players. They're all dropping back in zones. And he's able to hit a crossing route, pick up some more yards. Clock goes down to the 2-minute warning. And this is a play of the game. He just tries to do an inside streak over the middle, and I'm able to go ahead and pick it up. Oh, I fumbled the ball, and nope, I got it back. So fortunately for me, I got it back, and it's hasta la vista. Real men, when they win the game, they kneel the ball. Don't be a bitch. Don't keep running plays. Don't keep running the ball at all. Just take your win and walk away with it. So, WOLF4805, you're a great player. You got lucky. I was using the Rams. You were using them, Jaguars. Thanks a lot. Please hit the subscribe button. We'll be rolling out some more material soon. Thank you.